Okay, here we go, guys. We're gonna make homemade salsa. By the way, my name is Linda Church, and I'm a Princess House consultant. So I love using our Princess House tools to make homemade salsa. They're so easy to do. And we've got all the tools you need to make delicious salsa. So the first thing we need, of course, is the cutting board, because we're gonna do, actually, I'm not even sure how much of the cutting board we're gonna use. We'll probably use it to slice our tomatoes and our onions to put in our fabulous chopper. So we're gonna use our chopper, and we're first gonna do the tomatoes. So the tomatoes take our wide grid for our chopper. So we're gonna just slip that in there, and we're going to take our tomato, which I've been keeping in my produce piece, which keeps your vegetables really nice and fresh. We're going to use our color-coded knife to go with our cutting board, because this cutting board is made to be used with our veggies. And the knife is a vegetable knife to be used with the vegetable cutting board, so you can eliminate cross-contamination. So this knife is made out of a silicone cover, stainless steel with silicone and a nice cushy handle, which is great for people who have arthritis. And we're just going to look how wonderful a knife cutting through a tomato like that. And this tomato, I hate to say, is a couple days old. So that means it's, really is a little bit harder to slice through, but not for this knife. This knife is a pro. So we're just gonna put this in the chopper, and look how easy. This is a good time to get your frustrations out, because we're gonna pop that down, and that dices the tomatoes. You can make salsa in minutes. That's better. Okay. Yep, look at that. 2 tomatoes chopped up in no time. Okay, the next ingredient we're gonna use is a minced onion. Okay, so what do we do for minced onions? We get out the slicer that has the little small squares. So we'll just replace this right here, this easy. And we're gonna get our onion, slice it with our veggie knife. Just a couple pieces. It only takes for this recipe 2 tablespoons. Okay, I'll use 2 slices. I like onions. They're healthy for you. Do you know the onions is a really good antitoxin? It actually keeps viruses and illness away. There's even something that they say that, okay, let me do a little more muscle here. There we go. I like that snap. Okay. Do you know you can even take an onion when you're sick and slice it? They say put it by your bedstand, and in the morning it's all black because all the germs are attracted to that onion. So you might try that out. Okay, the next ingredient is our cilantro. To me, there's no salsa with no cilantro. This is a fantastic. Now watch what I do with this. Okay, we're gonna make our chopper work for us. I love chopping and mincing. That's very, very cool to do, but when you're in a hurry, look at this cilantro, how you can do cilantro. It's amazing. Okay, so we're just going to wad this up, take that stem out, wad this up, and just put it right in our chopper. Bring that a little closer so I have a little muscle in there. And it only takes a little. Your cilantro is chopped. Is that amazing or what? Okay, so we got a little more here that we'll just kind of chop. There you go. Okay, what's the next ingredient? Oh, we need a little lemon. We'll do just fine. This knife is amazing, just amazing. So we need to add some lemon to this. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna lift this up and add it right in. It takes 2 tablespoons. So we'll just go ahead and put that in there. Everybody should have a reamer. Let's especially when you live in Florida like I do, because we have a lot of great citrus. Yes, I know, we have the seeds in there. That's okay. We'll get those out. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna add a jalapeno pepper. And I want those sliced really small. I like a little heat, but not much. So we're gonna take our jalapeno pepper, slice it, and seed it. We'll just use our knife to take those seeds out. You know, remember, don't touch your seeds, or unless you, and then if you do touch the seeds with your fingers, don't touch your face. You'll be sorry later. So we'll just take this part off so that this comes out nice. But hot peppers are so good for you. They actually help your metabolism and to keep your blood really circulating well. So they're very good for you to use. So we're gonna add a whole jalapeno in here. I'm just gonna put those side by side, and using our small gridded chopper, and then that's done. Okay, anything left to do? Garlic. Again, the garlic we're gonna use, I'm gonna use 2 cloves. I like garlic. They say 1 clove, don't tell anybody. I'm using 2. Okay, so we're gonna just pop that in. Then I'm gonna add an avocado. Avocados are so good in salsa, and they're so healthy for you. That healthy fat is amazing for your skin, your nails, and it really does work well. Okay, so now I did not get a spoon to take this out. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and go around it with the knife a little bit. But a spoon takes it out so easy. You could just take them out. Now this is a Hass avocado, which is great. Our avocados are not in season yet. I love the Florida avocado. And you know, we're gonna change this to the wider grid. And I'm just gonna stick that on here and pop that in. So easy to do. And we'll get the second half in there. 1 avocado is plenty for this recipe. And just about done. So there we go, pop that in there. Guys, it is done. So, look how delicious this is. Now you could serve right out of this if you wanted to. You could just put this in the refrigerator. It has the measurements on the side of this grater, so that if you're doing recipes, you could just, whether it's a salsa or any kind of chopping for doing chopping for meatloaf or any other recipes you may want to use. This is an amazing piece. And this can go in the refrigerator and ready to serve, or you can actually put it in our Fantasia fresh piece right here. And this Fantasia fresh will keep it nice and good for a long time. Use it with our sealed lid. Pop that air out, and it's ready for the refrigerator until you're ready to serve it. So that's our salsa recipe. Talk to you guys later.